Hi, now that we have our squares glued down to our big black square, I'm going to go choose 4 more colors that I want to make my hands out of. Now remember that if you have a cool color square, purple, blue, or green, you're going to need a warm colored hand to go on top. If you have a warm color square, you're going to need a cool color hand to go on top. That'll make them really pop out. So I chose pink, orange, yellow, and blue. So I'm going to put this off to the side to show you how we're going to trace our hands on each one of these squares and then how to cut it out. So I'm going to start with my yellow one here. And I'm going to take my pencil. I'm going to lay the hand down that I don't write with. I kind of need to turn my hand this way so it fits a little better. I'm going to hold my pencil straight up and down so it's touching the edge of my hand. I don't know if you can see that there. So it's touching the edge of my hand, not sliding underneath like this. So straight up and down. And I'm going to trace around my fingers. Do this slowly. Take your time. Make sure you're not getting any skeleton fingers. That's what I call when the pencil goes underneath your finger and you get a really skinny, weird looking finger. Around. Now, when you pick up your hand, you're going to have this gap right underneath here. All you need to do is connect the line, and I do that with a curved line. Now, you might end up with your fingers that look a little bumpy right here. I can just go and kind of curve and make that a little smoother. Now I'm ready to cut this out. So I'm going to get my scissors and I'm going to start cutting on the bottom here. I want to make sure that I'm cutting on the line, around. I'm going to go around the thumb. Remember, this hand is driving the paper. Steer, keeping your scissors on the pencil line like a train on a train track. Choo choo. And I'm going to go up. Now, here's where you can do a little trick. Instead of trying to get into these little triangles right here, which might be kind of difficult to turn my scissors around in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my fingers, around my fingers, like a mitten first. So I'm kind of bubble cutting around the tips of the fingers. And then I'm going to come down the side of the finger over here. So on the other side, if I turn it over, it'll look like a mitten. Now, this paper, you can put that off to the side. Now all I have to do is cut out these triangles that are made between my fingers. So I'm going to turn the paper. And again, I'm staying right on the line, but I'm going to cut down one finger, and instead of trying to turn around in this little itsy bitsy space here, I'm going to take my scissors out and I'm going to start from the outside again and cut down just like that. Make sure that you cut far enough so that the triangle comes out. So I need to cut that a little bit more. There we go. Now I'm going to do the other finger. Cut down the triangle, take your scissors out, and start from the outside. So curve around, staying on the line, and cut. There we go. And one more finger. Now it won't work if you just cut a line down the middle because our fingers aren't pointy like this. I still need to stay on the line. And down. Take my scissors out and go down this side. And there we go. Here I have my first hand. Now you might notice that I do have some pencil lines still showing. Kind of make note if you do. We're going to talk about how to hide those when we start gluing these down.